This Iraq war vet issued a challenge to Chuck Schumer that will leave you speechless. Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are blocking any funding for Donald Trump's border wall. With government funding set to run out, Trump appears set to sign a short-term funding bill through February 8 that does not include any money for the wall. Trump says he can reprogram other agency funding to allow the military to build the wall. But Schumer held a press conference and declared Trump would need congressional approval for such a move and he would not give it. And as for the idea of what Sarah Huckabee Sanders said, they could get wall money from NAFTA or some other part of the government, they need congressional approval. They're not getting it for the wall, plain and simple, Schumer roared. However, Trump supporters aren't ready to throw in the towel. They are sending every signal imaginable to the president that he needs to have this fight over the wall. Brian Kolfage is a triple amputee, Purple Heart winner veteran of the Iraq War. Kolfage is a genuine American hero and a strong supporter of the president and his proposal to build a wall along the southern border. He started a GoFundMe campaign to raise the $5 billion the president requested in the government funding bill in order to build the wall. Kolfage wrote that, like a majority of those American citizens WHO voted to elect President Donald J. Trump, we voted for him to make America great again. President Trump's main campaign promise was to build the wall. And as he's followed through on just about every promise so far, this wall project needs to be completed still. As a veteran who has given so much, 3 limbs, I feel deeply invested to this nation to ensure future generations have everything we have today. Too many Americans have been murdered by illegal aliens and too many illegals are taking advantage of the United States taxpayers with no means of ever contributing to our society. I have grandparents who immigrated to America legally, they did it the correct way and it's time we uphold our laws, and get this wall built. It's up to Americans to help out and pitch in to get this project rolling. He stated that if every one of the 63 million people who voted for Trump chipped in an $80 donation, they could put together the $5 billion necessary to build the wall. Kolfage's GoFundMe raised an astonishing $2.4 million from 42,000 people in less than 72 hours. The outpouring of support sent a strong message to the president to veto any funding bill that did not contain money for the wall. Schumer and the Democrats think the public will turn against Trump and the Republican Party if they shut down the government over the wall. But a man who lost 3 limbs in service to this nation rallied tens of thousands of Americans to donate their own hard-earned money to support Trump's wall. That proves that if Trump stands firm on the issue, the American people will line up beside him. It's